Julie, you've been growing hops for a while here now at Echoview Farm. What are some of the lessons you've learned?
Well, we've learned a lot. I guess the biggest lesson we learned is that it just takes a whole lot more work than what I thought. Even though everyone I talked to when I got this idea told me that hops are really a lot of work. We've been growing them long enough now to know that certain varieties of hops will work in western North Carolina, and we don't, it looks like there's some that are just not going to work for us. And we'll have to continue to experiment with that. We've tried lots of ways of keeping the weeds down, and we think we've learned how to manage those better. We use some really old-fashioned things, like at the end of the season we burn the weeds, because that takes care of the weed seeds better than any chemical can, and it also puts a little bit of stuff back into the ground, not a whole lot, but it'll give our white clover a better chance next spring. So we'll continue to do that. We're working on a new irrigation system because every year we've grown hops here, even though this is normally an area where you have to worry about too much rain and humidity. We have had long periods of no rain, so we know we need to put in an irrigation system as well. But we've just learned how to trim the hops and all kinds of things. We have a totally different trellising system now than we did when we first started, and we've also made some advances in making the actual harvesting of the hops safer, we think. We used to get up on a ladder and climb up to the hops. We now have a wire at the top of our trellises that we let down so that we can pick the hop cones while we're on the ground. So, and I'm sure each year we'll learn more. And next year we're looking forward to trying some new varieties.